Almost from the beginning of Minecraft, all the way back in 2009, the model Steve has existed. A rather thick and square Swedish man with a goatee, available to be played as of May 31st, 2009. It would not be until June 13th of that same year the custom skins were added to Minecraft. But with their addition immediately, and I guaranteed immediately, feminine pixel art was smeared across the player model as fast as those artists could manage. From degeneration to tasteful ladies were added to the Minecraft community. Then, in 2014, with the addition of slime blocks and rabbits, the Alex skin and model was added to the game. Alex was thinner than Steve, and her base appearance was that of a female. The Alex model allowed for better distinction between male and female skins, as now we could have thinner models to work with. But the problem still remained, as it had with Steve, when it came to the creation of female skins. No matter how good of an artist you were, the model was still as flat as a pancake. Thankfully for all of us, the modding community exists. A place full of like-minded and cultured people. The problem is simple and simply fixed. And as we all know, if man sees a lack of curves, man shall add curves. These mods alleviated the lack of, shall we say, fatty pectorals, and had varying degrees of success and purpose. There were some that added more player model options, allowing for wings, tails, centaur bodies, and just out of coincidence, TITTIES. Another mod that springs to mind is one that allowed you to pick your gender and age, even allowing you to have children, which could then be sent out to hunt and probably die. Ignoring the procleo side, this mod also happened to have knockers, which one could add to doors to let people know you wanted into their house. There has been others beside these, to be sure, but the king, or should I say, god, of the female model mods must be Wildfire's gender mod. Now, I must note that most mods I cover have a use, add something to the game, being it magic, new mods, or locations, things that change the game. But none of those mods compare in gameplay impact to this mod. This may very well be the most fundamentally game-changing mod in Minecraft, as not only does it add genders, not only does it also change the sound of your character's voice, not only does it add an additional 4 polygons that represent the pinnacle of art, it also adds physics to the game. Now, you may be aware of other physics-adding mods, but this is not some lame, silly physics, like the falling of trees or that fake physics of sand dropping, but the one and true physics we all need, jiggle physics. This mod is the pinnacle of art, the accumulation of humanity's skill, the mod we need in this day and age. A mod from the true age of mods, from the days of yore, now among lesser mods. To change things about in your biological system, all you need to do is press the mod's hotkey. This can be set, like all other mod hotkeys, in the mod hotkey menu. And at a base, the key is set to G for gender. It opens a menu that is simple and straightforward, with sliders and buttons that let you set up the perfect character. The options allow for you to choose the gender, rather explanatory in a gendered mod, but the options may surprise you, as although you can set your gender to female, there is also the option of male and other. Now, I do not know what an other is, nor have I set my character to other, as they are obviously female. But I will propose the theory that in fact other exists in the world of Minecraft, and here is the proof. Now, as we all know, the Ender Dragon is female, She drops an egg and has been confirmed by the team to be so. Everything else, though, is to be questioned. Starting simply with slimes, they procreate through the mechanics of splitting, much like a cell does. This leads me to believe that they are other. Now cows, well, simple, you may think, have udders, but have the disturbing ability to procreate among two cows, both having udders, which leads us to believe there is something else going on with this species. And no matter how you mix and match the cows, they will always produce young. This also remains to be seen with all creatures within the world of Minecraft. Thus, their offspring and themselves appear to be something other than what we expect. In conclusion, Minecraft is whack, and the gender mod not only adds females to the game, but it also adds males. Now, the other options within this mod let you edit the size from almost pancake to respectable to ridiculous. It also allows for the editing of gap size, angle, orientation, pitch and yaw to one's desire within reason and restraint. You can make physics apply to said options, or you can make physics only appear when one is not wearing armor. You can also make such said change appear upon armor or be hidden well underneath armor. Both features are rather appreciated. The other mods still have not managed it to this point. The sounds of this mod can also be modified to make your voice more feminine while breaking your ankles. And finally, you can modify the physics from normal to less than normal to beyond reason, which makes your game resemble perhaps one of those Japanese animations, which is enjoyed by the weeaboo. And finally, you can make the physics individual, which also is a thing that the weeaboo would enjoy, but is considered by most to be, frankly, ridiculous. Minecraft is a simple game, with simple models and simple physics, and it is my opinion that one should leave it tame and tasteful with little to no gaps. The size can be left at a comfortable A to C's, and the physics can be left at default with small modifications to taste, but maintenance of uniformity. The armor should, of course, also apply the model change, with the physics left on or off to one's preference. The physics itself should only be lightly modified, if at all, and of course should be turned on. And the sounds of your character's screams of pains can be as you please. This, of course, is my most humble opinion, but should not be tested. Or, if to be tested, it is to have a laugh, then quickly change back to what is right and proper. And with all that said, this has been Wildfire's gender mod, and it is brilliant. Available for both Fabric and Forge, and for version 1.16 onwards. It is really in one's best interest to add this mod to your game. It allows for beauty and perfection on levels rarely seen. And if you are playing a female skin, or you are playing with players that have female skins, it is recommended to also be added to your game. Even if one is lacking such said feminine charms in one's game, it will still allow you to set your gender to male, so you stop being an other like those cows. Right, well then, thank you very much for taking some time out of your day to learn of the truest of arts and grace this small creator's video has graced you with. And if you wish to see more, then up next, hopefully in the next few days or years, will be more mods. One of which shall be a mod that allows you to play as a dragon, which is very interesting. And then, of course, after that, well, something else magical will always find its way to us. So have yourself a wonderful rest of your day, and until next time, goodbye.